Okay. And are we up? Are we up? Great. Looks like we're doing good. All right. I trust my audio is working today. No music today because I got my own music in my headphones right now, and I just want to keep listening to this shit, but I can't play that on the stream for copyright reasons. So, let's see. I'll be doing this. Okay. American Elm and these don't hang as much. They're not as spherical. Adonis, yo, what's going on, Adonis? How you doing today? Pyramids maybe would be good. Let's see, maybe I could do pyramids. This might be a good one. Like this. There we go. Let's see. We're going to do American Elm leaf shape. Okay. Copy image, Photoshop, you. Sure, let's just paste it in there. And I gotta look up how to make a brush again because I forgot how to make a brush. How to make a Photoshop brush. Janjiro, hello there. How's it going, Janjiro? How are you doing? How to make your own custom Photoshop brushes. I always forget how to do this. Create a new document. Make sure the measurement type is set to pixels. Option set to white since we need white to be the background for the brush. 200 by 200. Does it need to be 200? Okay, I'm not. As they say, just because. Okay. It's important to note that brushes are pixel based. Okay. To create your new brush, just large enough to suit your needs, which may involve a little trial error. 200 and 200 should work. Let's see. Let's create a new one. 200 by 200. Background is white. And let's see if I can't just, does that work? Nice, that's perfect. Let's put it in here, shrink it down like that. Goofy King, hi. Hi, Goofy King. How's everybody doing today? Kilo Pro. Let's create our new brush using one of Photoshop's built-in brush. First, select the brush tool. Press B. Okay. Just sort of brush picker. Okay. Okay. I remember there being a much easier tutorial than this. Last time it didn't seem this complicated. Create a new brush from the document. Oh, there we go. That's all you do. That's all I wanted to do. There we go. All right. I'm gonna do this color overlay. Make it solid black. Cool. You kilo pro at Unity. Am I? I'm all right at Unity. I'm not bad. I'm not bad. Professional? Maybe. Maybe I'm getting there. I try to be. Thanks, Goofy King. File. Where was it? Is it export brush? Edit menu, define brush preset. Brush name. Let's see. Edit, define brush preset. Nice, there we go. This one is an American Elm Leaf. Okay. All right. Now I think I should be able to, let's see. Recent, do I have DC textures in here? Item textures, match press, stick figure, thumbnails, DC textures. Are you good? I'm good, man. I'm all right. I'm not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's call this the American Elm. Oops. American Elm. All right, now I should be able to. Nice. Okay, let's change these brush settings though. Where to brush at? Brushes. American Elm. How do I edit this brush? Ah, huck. Ah, here we go. This is what I want. So, no smoothing. Shape dynamics, yeah. We're gonna do size jitter. Not so much. A little bit less than that. Minimum diameter. Angle jitter, yes, very much so. Let's maybe do it like this. Roundness jitter, no. Scattering, yes, very much so. Like that. Actually, let's do like that. Count jitter. Let's try it like that. I mean, how long have you been using Unity? About a year now. I think my year anniversary will probably be. I was actually thinking about making a video about this. Hold on, why did my music stop? Oh. I was thinking about making a video about this to kind of celebrate because in, I want to say April is when, or March is when I will kind of celebrate my anniversary in a sort of way. But the first time I actually really sat down with it and like made something was October 2019. I used it for like a week straight. And then before that, it was 2015, maybe sometime around September 2015. I used it for like a day, but didn't make anything. I couldn't get anything to work. I immediately recruited a friend to help me. But yeah, so I'd say about a year. It's been about a year. Okay, let's see. I think we're good on this brush. So now, yeah. But the flow, 100%, nice. shape dynamics. Scattering, we're actually going to scatter them much more. Count jitter. Let's see. What looks good? Maybe also the size, bring it down. I'm gonna just kind of go whoop like that. That's not bad. I like that. I mean, wow, Kilo Pro. Well, I mean, you are good. Thank you. Thanks, I appreciate that. And actually, I just forgot. What color are we gonna make this? Kind of like a desaturated green, yeah. Like this. Like that, yeah. Let's try it one more time. Nope. Nah. Yeah. See, how much do they get? Pretty bushy? They get kind of bushy. Maybe actually they need to be smaller. Let's see. There we go. That's pretty good. So we'll save that. Textures DC as a ping. This is the American elm. Oh, wait. Actually, save it as a PNG. American elm underscore leaves. All right. Damn, I wish I could play the music I was listening to on the stream. Okay. So then I go over to this. Spy game textures. DC. Scusi. Huh. Why does that look way more full? Guess we're about to find out. Alpha. Okay. Oops. American elm underscore leaves. Adon is saying, I'm currently trying to learn Photoshop and Premiere Pro, but it's overwhelming. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to learn. Plenty to learn. I think if you spent a year doing Photoshop, Premiere, Blender, Unity, let's just say though, Playmaker, right? Unity and Playmaker, kind of the same thing. I think you spend a year doing those things consistently, a little bit every day. I think you'd eventually get a grasp on it by the end of the year. Like, not, you wouldn't be like, but you'd feel comfortable in it. You know, you would know how to solve problems. And I think I'm gonna make this editable. All right, and then we're gonna just zoop. Oh yeah, I already love that. Oh, I love that already. Let's see, something like this, like that, like this. Which one is it supposed to be on? Ah, goes down a little bit. Maybe scooch it over. Oops. There we go. Something like this. Aha. Yeah. Oh wait, now we have to rotate it. Let's see. Let's go like that. There we go. Sansami says, hi, bong, bong, ach, meles. What does bang ah ah meles mean? And then we have damn, that tree looks good. Thank you, Adonis. I'm gonna Google search what this means. Translation. French. I don't know what that language is. Okay, well. Call this American elm underscore leaves again. Oh, I'm listening to some great music right now. Wish I could play it on the stream. FK, whatever. It's kind of like French, but it's not French. Bang Archimedes. What language are you speaking, San Sammy? Parlez-vous français? Let's see. Oh, I could even do that, where it's just like one whole bushel. Oh, that'd be so good. Oh, that would be dope if I could do that. Yeah, and then just fucking make that shit bigger. Nice. But then the leaves get a little too big. The leaves are actually already pretty big. Maybe both of these can. Or tiles 3. Too many? 3. That looks pretty good. Yeah, I'll use that. Same thing with this. 3 and 3. I don't know what you're saying, San Sammy. Ich bin amerikanisch. Soy americano. I don't know how to say it in any other language. What is it? Nihongo. Eigo ga wakarimasu. English, yes. English. See. Hai. Ya. IP, oh yeah, sure. Let me just give you your IP address. I'll just give you my IP address really quick, for sure. Cool. For sure. I'm not sure which one I like more. If I like it to be like this. Outside? Cool. All right, Sammy. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. I'm gonna have to put you on timeout if you start acting weird. If you keep acting weird. In fact, I'm just gonna do it. Let's see. And okay. And nice. Sammy has been reported as harassing and is now hidden from this channel. Cool. Anybody watching, let me know if Sammy's messages keep popping up, because I just made sure to report them for being sort of harassy, and I don't know, they just ask me for my IP address, tell me to look outside. Just kind of inappropriate shit to be saying on a stream. And I'm not really sure I'm into how these... Oh, you know what I need to do? I should just probably put one more. Like this. Like that. Maybe even like something like that. Yeah, fuck them kids. I'm not tripping. But, you know, sometimes you gotta lay the smack down. You gotta just kick them from the whole service. All right. I'm not a big fan of this tree so far. It was looking good at first, but not exactly feeling it. You know what I could do is, like, instead of, let's see, I'm gonna put these in a thing just in case I want to go back to them, but instead I'll make a sphere. Lower the segments down to 4, 5. I think that's what I used for the last one. That's not bad. All right. Zoop. Okay. I'm just gonna make this bigger so I can see. All right. Crank this up again. 3, T, boom. Dude, honestly, I could just do like that. It works so well. It's just such a good, it's such a good way to do it. Like right there in the middle. And then, oh wait, that's not the middle. Where is the middle? Right here. and then bring it down, like right there maybe. What is this? Come on, Sammy, get out of here. What is this? Report, harassment or bullying, harassing me, report Sammy anyway. Cool. Boom. I'm gonna call this American Elm Leaves again. Cool. What up, Senor Steven? What is up, Robohemoth? You know, just fending off some weird... I don't even know what language they're speaking. Oh, God. This is, again, Sammy. Did I not kick Sammy from... Hide this user. Hide this user on this channel. Cool. Yeah, there's this... whatchamacallit? There's a user on here that's just kind of being lame. Can you see that? Can Janjero or Robohemoth, can you see the comments from a user, Sammy? Because they pop up on my end, and then I have to get rid of them. But then also the feed is telling me that they were removed when I reported them. So I'm just not sure what actually is going through. No, it's deleted. Don't worry about it. Okay, cool. And is this one set to 3? I'll change it to like 5. Is that too many? 3, 4. Yeah. Yep, otherwise I'm just modeling some American elms for the trees in DC. That's what kind of trees they got over there, I guess. So these are accurate depictions of the leaves. I got the right leaf shape. These are what the American elm leaf shapes look like. Now I'm just creating some bushels up in here. Maybe like this. Oh, you know what might be good? If I like just kind of went whoop and then went whoop. Dude, Sammy, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I know you're just kidding. And you're being annoying. See, I could still see this person's Sammy. And I'm just gonna have to... yeah, I have a 0 tolerance policy on this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and boop. And then boop, boop. Harassment, report. Yeah, I know. It's kind of crazy. I mean, I am. It's funny because it's a new account. So I'm just going to hide user on this channel. Okay. Back to it. Yeah, there we go. Maybe even if I can squish it a little bit. Yeah. I could fuck with that. Let's see. What do these trees look like? They're a little bit more canopy-ish. I feel like I'm missing out on how much they can sprawl out. Let's see. Like that. I think like that's pretty good. Right there. except I'll change this one to 6 and 6. Does that change both of them? No. All right. Well, let's just put the wood down. Grab some tree textures. Textures.com. Login. Oops, I'm not a robot, I swear. Palm trees. Oh my god. Sorry, my dude. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. 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 And then boop-a-doop-a-doop. Boop. Cool. Let's see. Got it. I want tree bark. Ooh. I don't even know if I don't want to go as far as to like start trying to make accurate tree bark. I feel like that's where I draw the line. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and get this. Or can I? Let's see, if I could just search American elm tree bark. Maybe just American elm? Elm? Nah. Tree bark. Let's get this one, this free one. And we'll put it in textures, DC. Wait, no, I don't want to replace it. Shit, what did I download this? Ah, fuck, I keep doing that. God damn it. Reference images, spy game, textures, DC, save it here. Nice. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Okay, let's lay it down. I guess I could just use, honestly, like, where is this at? I could take this. Take this. Boop, just drop it in. Nope. Drop it on like that. Take this. UV edit. Select all those polys. Optimal mapping, apply. Maybe that's not the best way. UL. Boom. Let's do cylinder. Yeah, there we go. And then same thing with this one. Cylinder. Nice. Oops. Cylinder. He spammed the chat. Yeah, I know. But I just report the account and remove it every time they come in. I'm just trying not to give them any I'm literally pretending that they don't exist, and so should you. Like that. Okay, UL, boom, cylinder. Oh, this is coming out all right. Not bad, not bad. Ooh, you know what? I have some bread. So I am UV mapping this tree. UV mapping is when you take the polys of a model and you tell them where on the image texture they should sort of get their information from. So I like select chunks at a time, and I kind of tell Cinema 4D this is roughly the shape it is. So I'm clicking on cylinder when I click these shapes, and I'm being very forgiving with it because you're not really going to see some of these parts up here. Yeah, I'm just doing a very general job. Kind of just fits the graphical style. Yeah, it's modeling. I'm on the texturing part of modeling right now. So cylinder again. Okay. Grab this again. Boom. Cylinder. Boom. T. Like that. UL. Oops. There we go. Cylinder. Boom. Okay. Oh, that one kind of came out pretty fucked up, but overall, not bad. And I think I'm more or less pretty satisfied with that. Pathor, hey dude. Oh look, it's that. Pathor, I forgot. Did we ever find out if Pathor if you're a robot or not? I think we found out you're actually human, which is cool. I think if in fact you are actually human. Okay. Here's our American elm. Something about this still ain't sitting right. Let's see. I guess you know what it is? It's like they're thicker. Definitely thicker. It's been long. Has it? Is it maybe that the divergent point isn't as high? No, it's that high. Oh, you know what? Maybe I could do this. Change the bottom of it. Take this. Is this it? Branch. Yeah. Oops. Boom. And close polygon hole, but grab this and then like that. Maybe something like this. And then UL for this. If I can grab it. Oh, I can't grab this one anymore. Let's see. This ain't bad. Let's see what it looks like when we put it in the park. All right, so we got this American elm with these as the tree, as the branches, leaves, whatever. Leaves. Put it in there. Oops. American elm leaves. And yeah, I'm human, and I just like the way you code on live stream. Good luck for your game, man. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Glad you're here. Glad you're tuning in. I'm about to lay in this tree. Let's start laying it in. Actually, let's save some of this stuff first. I'm gonna call this. Let's see. Do we have one? Levels. DC. American Elm. And then I'm just gonna pop it in like this. Right there. Boop. Or maybe a little bit bigger, like that. Oh, but these need to go up now. And then park, trees. Oh, these are instances. Should I instance it? I'm gonna try instancing things and seeing how well it transfers over from Cinema 4D to how do you create an instance of something? I basically never do that. Instance object. In here? An instance? American Elm instance. Boop. Nice. Oh, cool. You just kind of, I guess, have it selected. And then, let's see. Maybe right here I could check where the, nah, it doesn't work out. American Elm. All right, sitting just below the floor just a little bit, or maybe like right there. Okay. And then get this. Bloop. And then bloop. 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 I'll even probably add more than the original one. Bloop. Let's put 2 more at the end here. Yeah. Yeah, that's the ones we want. These 2. Very nice. All right, and then we'll get rid of all these other trees. A part of me is honestly even wondering if I should be just modeling the things and then doing object replace in Unity. Should I? Should I try that? Let's see what happens. DC, park, trees, and then I take all these. Excuse me. Environment, DC, park, and then model FBXs. I mean, honestly, I'll probably just, let's see. Spy game, models, levels. 2C. Oh, I didn't export the FBX. American Elm. Let's make sure we reset that PSR. Cool. And is this absolutely what I want? Oh, let's do this really quick. American Elm underscore bark. Like woof woof, you know? File, export, FBX, levels, American Elm. Bada bing, bada boom. And then drop it in. And now, should be able to use my game object replacer. Replace, oh actually let me import these bad boys. Let's see, apply. Ooh, why is my American Elm looking all, whoa. I hate when Unity thinks that I want to launch Blender. It's like, when do I ever really want to launch Blender? It's never the case. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna select all these generic trees, tell it I want to replace with the American Elm, copy rotation and scale just in case, and then replace not really sure that worked. I don't think it worked. I think I have to select one at a time, huh? Ah, it's not even, it's actually not even replacing. Does it have to be a prefab? Can I make a prefab from here? Prefab variant. Drop it out here. Ooh, look at that boy. I'm gonna drop it in Park, original prefab. I'm gonna get rid of it. I'm gonna grab all these boys and tell them I want this to replace them. Nice. Okay. The only problem being that they are so massive that I have to, oops. Are they gonna individually scale? Yeah, here we go. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let's fix these though. Materials, where is it? Model FBXs. And this is a cutout. Okay. There we go. Okay. Doesn't look great yet, but let's see. This one we will duplicate E, Q, W. Like that. Duplicate that. Take these. Okay, let's take a little stroll and see how that looks with effects and stuff. I'm definitely gonna have to like set some random rotation in there. but get an idea. Woo! I warmed up some. Oh, I feel like they could be. I feel like they should be bigger. Yeah, they need to be bigger than that. They need to be bigger. Okay. Let's go back. Take all these American elms and just I was gonna say spruce them up. Take American elms and spruce them up. That's funny. All right, like that. That could be nice. I feel like I should even put some at the edge of the park. Ooh, I think I am. Let's see. So what do we have here? Can I just like grab them like this? Like that. That. And then just so it's easier to grab them after, I'm just gonna put them all next to each other. Duplicate. And put them like right here. And then put this one like right here. Ooh, I like the way this is looking. How did I grab them before? Didn't I grab them correctly? This one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Okay. Duplicate. I'm gonna put them right here. Put that boy like right over here. All right. And then I think I want to put in some like particle effects. That'd be nice. You know, some like leaves falling and shit like that. Ah, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is a park now. Let's see. This is starting to become a park. Yes. I feel like this should even be wider. Yeah, for how big we are, this should be wider. We'll do that right now. Yeah, good idea. Good idea for the surrounding trees. Because that does, I think that was a good idea. It is almost there. It's almost there. I think just moving these trees. Jizz, I don't like this. Wait, why Jizz? Jizz, I don't like this crosshair. Consider putting... Oh, I hate the crosshair. I hate the crosshair. Oh, for the falling leaves. Yeah, of course. I hate that crosshair. You know what? I'm going to make a to-do list right now that we're going to knock out tonight. That's right at the top of the list. After I set up these trees, that's what I'm going to do. Very good point, John Giro. So, put the top of the list. I'm just going to put finalize, because why the fuck not? Finalize crosshair. I'm going to make a crosshair that I'm happy with. I'm even going to put as a little bonus, maybe like mouse over changes. So it turns into like a little hand if it can grab something, or like, you know, or it says, I don't want to say anything, but, you know, maybe a little bit of something, or it turns colors. Just a little circle dot in the middle is fine, I guess. Yeah, no, I agree. Maybe mouse over changes. Color. Shape. Okay. Finalize crosshair. And then I gotta at least finish I think I could even finish DC tonight if I really was on it. Finalize DC Park. and from white becomes red while aiming at the target. Right. Yeah. Stuff like that. Okay, so what time is it? 8:30. Oh, I should eat my little piece of. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab my little piece of pita bread. Still haven't figured out my. I should get like a TV tray. Maybe we can put it right here actually. So I'm just gonna spread those trees out and then make the benches. What else? Maybe make some trash cans so you could stash some stuff in. This world's gonna come together tonight. Oh. Right. Let's scooch them over. Actually, yeah. Let's put them just behind that fence piece. And then these ones will move just behind that fence piece. Is that wide enough? That's looking better. And where are these? These benches? Click, 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 click. I know these are still placeholder, but I just want to make sure these things are lining up. And then I'll hop in really quick and see. Yeah, let's see. Just finished writing a new Playmaker tutorial today. So hopefully we'll get that off to you guys soon. A sorely needed one at that. Things are really picking up steam at Hutong. What the fuck? This fucking crosshair. I agree, I hate it. Spawn item 1? Yeah. Oh yeah. This is photo-esque. Here we go. Yep. That's what I imagined. There we go. Benches, trash cans. The ability to sit down. Oh yeah. Get some telephoto up in here. Oh yeah. sitting behind trees, spying on folks. Yep, we're looking good. So I guess benches are next. Or should I put it in the grass? And I guess the grass. What's that one thing that everybody uses? That terrain editor one? Where like you paint, where you could paint the texture, like which part of it is like dirt, which part of it's grass. Should I be using that? You know, like how you paint on stuff. Unity terrain paint texture tutorial. Anybody in chat have any experience with that? Here we go. You can add textures. You can add texture images to a surface of a terrain to create coloration and fine details. Since terrains are such large objects, it is standard practice to use a texture that repeats seamlessly and tile it over the surface. The repeat generally isn't noticeable from a character's viewpoint close to the ground. One texture will serve as the background image over the landscape. You can also paint areas of different textures to simulate different ground surfaces such as grass, desert, and snow. Yep. The painted textures can be applied with variable transparency, so you can have a gradual transition between grassy countryside and a sandy beach, for example. Bellissimo. Enabling textures. The paintbrush button on the toolbar enables the texture painting. Where the fuck is that? I've never used that before. Terrain engine? Do I have to be using terrain engine? Oh, this is 2018. Go to the current version. What categories was it under? It was under graphics, graphics overview, terrain engine. Come on now. Graphics. There's no graphics overview. Is there? Render pipeline, cameras, post-processing, meshes, materials, shaders, and texture. I have a feeling it would be here. Or creating environments. Terrain. Here we go. Terrain tools. Paint texture. Use the paint texture tool to add textures such as grass, snow, or sand to your terrain. It allows you to draw areas of tiled texture directly onto terrain in the terrain inspector. So let's get more info on that. Project need emitter, blah, 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 meshes. Okay, the inspector window, sometimes blah, blah, blah. But what about the terrain inspector? Oh, is it... Can you not call something, just call anything a terrain? Let's see. No. No, let's just keep reading. Click the paint terrain icon. Oh, so can I do this? Can I click on this and then add a component calling it terrain? And then... creating and editing terrains. Maybe I should read that first, right? To add a terrain game object you're seeing, blah, blah, blah. This also corresponding aspect. When you do this, landscape is initially a large, flat plane. The structure's inspector window properties with a number of tools. It has a terrain collider. Do I need a terrain collider as well? Terrain editing tools in the inspector. Okay. I can't click the paintbrush, but maybe it needs a terrain collider. Nope. Remove component. Terrain asset missing. Can I just put this in here? Like that? Nope. Is there any way to do this, but on just a normal old thing? Textures, importing textures. Terrain tools. Okay, let's just try adding it then. Instead of just replacing this, maybe what I do is create a game object, terrain. Okay, big old terrain like that. I'm just gonna take it out of it now. And it's, holy shit, it's massive. We're gonna scale it down. How come it doesn't want to be? Are terrains just sort of infinite or something? Yeah, because that ain't scaling down. Should I then just... No, I can't do that. I'm not going to do that. Well, what is it again? It's terrain collider, terrain data. Where's that? New terrain. Maybe I should just put that on there, huh? Let's see. Let's try that out. I'm going to delete this terrain, select this, and then I'm going to apply this to that. And now let's see if I can paint. That looks like it kind of works. What is this? It's a new terrain. Asset. We're about to break some shit. Paint terrain, create neighboring terrains. Oh, you could paint trees and shit. Okay. So let's try this. Let's give it a spin. Paint terrain. Left click to raise. Hold shift to click and lower. But what if I just want to paint? Okay, custom brushes, for example, height map texture to create a new brush. Okay, after you click new brush, the select texture 2D window appears. Choose a texture to define the shape of your new brush. Trees, grass, and other details. No. Using terrain at runtime, working with height maps, terrain layers. Textures. I feel like earlier I did find something. Paint texture, this is what I was looking for. Use the paint texture tool to add textures such as grass, blah, blah, blah. Okay. In the terrain inspector, click the paint terrain icon and select paint texture from the list of terrain. Oh, I see. Here we go. Paint texture. Nice. All right. And then what? To configure the tool, you must first click the Edit Terrain Layers button to add terrain layers. The first terrain layer you add flood fills your terrain with the configured texture. You can add multiple terrain layers. However, the number of terrain layers each tile supports depends on your specific render pipeline. Okay. Next, you must choose a brush for painting. Brushes are assets based on textures, which define the shape of the brush. Select from built-in. Cool. Finally, in scene view, just click and drag the cursor across the... Okay. So let's get a grass texture really quick. Let's get some... Let's smoke some grass really quick. Where in the world does that... Oh, here, I have to click that. Okay, we don't want none of that. We just want, not moss. This is closer. That's closer. This is very close. Potentially that. I think we'll also go with, let's see. There's some dirt right there and there's some leaves on the floor. So we'll go with the dirt one. And then we'll also use the custom texture I made of those leaves to kind of paint leaves that have fallen. Okay, so we'll use this. We'll get the free one. Seamless. DC, cool. Get the seamless one from here too, free. Cool. Boom. In here. Edit terrain layers. Add layer or create layer? What the hell is the difference? Doesn't that sound like exactly the same thing? The first terrain, blah, blah, blah. You can add multiple terrain layers. However, the number of... What in the world is the difference between create layer and add layer? There's create one, and then there's add one. What? Create layer? Okay, I'm just gonna go into DC Park materials. Let's see. Create folder textures. And then we'll drag in those ones that we just got. Spy game textures DC. This one and this one. All right. Oop. And edit terrain layers, create layer. Textures.com or textures.com. Oh, I have two grasses in here. Shit. All right, let's go with that one. It's a learning process. Here we go. Let's add a layer. Oh, I see. You have to, okay, this is starting to make sense. So let's see, DC underscore grass ground. Is that not just a texture? It's a terrain layer. Give me a break, bro. Just put fucking textures in here. All right, we'll create a new one. Textures, we'll put the dirt one in there. I wish it at least named them like what they came from. So we'll call this DC underscore dirt ground. Click on this. All right, we have two of them now. So that's the base, and that's, or let's put it, can you not arrange them, really? Edit terrain letters, replace layer. All right, well, let's is it fighting multiple? Like, why does it fight this shader? Is there a way I could set this to none? All right. So next you choose a brush for painting. Brushes are assets based on textures. Okay. Finally, in the city, you click and drag the cursor across the terrain to create areas of tile texture. You can paint across the tile boundaries to blend adjacent regions. Beware, however, that the terrain system adds the selected terrain layer to any terrain you paint on, which might affect performance as mentioned above. This is strange. I'm starting to think that maybe I should just... I should figure this out, huh? Paint texture. Paints the selected material layer onto the terrain texture. That's not doing it. Maybe this needs a terrain collider. The terrain data used by the terrain collider component is different from the terrain. Would you like to assign the same terrain data to the terrain collider? Yes. Okay, there's the brush. So you do need both. Okay, so here we go. All right, no luck so far. I think it's because it's fighting this Cinti. Like, I wonder if there's just a way that I can't remove this, huh? That's so weird. Okay, so I have to, like, let's see. If I create, maybe I can go to game objects in here without. So I select that. And then in this models, building floor 5x5 is what I want. This one. So that. With this selected, game object replacer, floor 5x5, bloop, copy scale and rotation, replace. Huh. Oh, because it's not. God damn. This is a tough one. What do I do? What do I do? Enable tree colliders. Oh, maybe I can change this to alpha 0. It's already at alpha 0. Fuck. All right, well then we're just gonna have to test this out, right? Just gonna have to go 3D object, cube, and then I'll copy and paste these. Oops, I forgot. I have to use my fancy smart copy components. Okay, take those and put it on this. Paste as new. There we go. All right, so now on this, should be able to paint. Oops. Paint. Oh, there we go. Weird. Wait, am I not selecting this? What the fuck? remove it from here. Trial and error. It's still fucking... Oh, this is fucking weird. Terrain collider, material. Move component. Let's add another one. Assign. Terrain, and then a terrain collider. Is there a way to create a new one from here? Delete this terrain. DC park. Create new. Does it exist in here? Paint in 3D, no. Terrain layer. Is that what I want? No. Got that shit again. Okay. Edit terrain layers, add layer, grass. What's so weird is that, like, here's what we're looking at, right? Okay, this one's working. So when I select this one, oops. Oh my goodness. Okay, you click the paintbrush, grab that. Okay, yeah, see, that works. And then where's the brush size? Change it to like this. Yeah, look at that. That works nice. That's pretty straightforward. I like that. But this fucking thing just goes on forever. Is there not some way to... Like, why has it got to be so big? Let's see. Tiling settings, terrain collider, paint trees, paint details, terrain settings, detailed distance, pixel error, max mesh trees, size. Here we go. Oh, wind settings for grass. That has nothing to do with it. Mash resolution. Basic terrain. Yeah, it's just so strange to me that this thing can't be scaled. Yeah, look at that shit. Ain't scaling for shit. Let's ask the internet. Let's see, Unity terrain make smaller, or Unity terrain change scale. In terrain component, go to settings, rightmost button, cog single under the resolution, set terrain. Ah, terrain component. Cog symbol under resolution, set the width and length. Where is the resolution at? Ah, here we go, here we go, here we go. I wish I could, oops. Did that shrink? What if it was 100 and 100? Yes, there we go. 50 and 50. Okay, we're getting somewhere. How big is this? This is gonna be kind of a tedious thing. Let's keep that at 50. This one is 60. 62. Sure, I could live with that. I really wish it wasn't using a system like this, but what are you gonna do? It has a terrain collider. I'm also just gonna ask, can Unity terrain paint game object? Best ways to paint game objects, working with the terrain editor. How about Unity paint game object? Like terrain. Like, I just want to do what I just did on that terrain, except not on this weird terrain thing. Like, I want to just do it on a game object. Is that possible? Paint game object. Oh, texture. Unity. That's what I should put. Polybrush? Is that like an asset? Best way to paint. Painting on a game object. Use, all right. That's only for terrain. Polybrush. Yeah, this is, wait, blend textures and colors, sculpt meshes. This kind of, this looks what I want, but does that mean I have to install a fucking package? And is Polybrush free? It's in beta. And you have to purchase it. I also have Paint 3D, which maybe I can, maybe let's try that out. Paint 3D Unity. Wait, don't I have this? Why does it tell me to buy it again? My assets. I have some painting thing. Paint in 3D. View full details. Oh, it has the open in Unity. Okay, docs. All right. I just want to get started. Getting started in editor. All right. Oops. How come this isn't scaling? There we go. Step one. All right, let's get rid of this stupid fucking terrain nonsense. And that. Step one, open paint in 3D. To open the main Paint 3D window, click on Window, Paint in 3D. Okay. Your scene doesn't contain any paintable objects. So 2 is optional, make a new scene. If you only want to paint objects in Editor, then I recommend you make a new scene. This is because painting data is stored in this scene, and you may not want to modify your main scene to include this. You can then copy and paste, drag and drop the objects you want to paint in this new scene. If you want to remove paint data from your scene, then look at the Scene tab and click the X next to each paintable object. I feel like I should make dinner. It's 9 o'clock already. What should I make for dinner? I'm just gonna go toss a couple of pieces of pork belly in there. Be right back. Okay. Hey Siri, set a timer for 4 minutes.
Okay, 4 minutes and counting.
I gotta take the bread out in 4 minutes, and then I have to wait for the pork. All right. If you want to remove paint data from your scene, then look at the. This is because painting data is stored in the scene, and you may not want to modify your main scene to include this. What does that mean? Ugh. If you want to remove paint data from your scene, then look at the Scene tab and click X next to each paintable object. Let's just try it, right? Let's do a test run. Click the X next to, look at the Scene tab and all right. Add objects. Make sure you're on the Scene tab inside the Paint 3D window. Okay, any game objects eligible for painting will appear here. If you don't see any, then you must select some either in the Scene or Hierarchy windows. For the game object to be eligible for painting, it must have a skinned mesh render or mesh filter plus mesh render components. To add it to your painting scene, simply click the Make Paintable. All right, so I'm going to click on that. Make Paintable. Add materials. After you make a paintable object, you can see a list of its materials in the Scene tab. On the right side, you can click the Preset button to open a list of preset configurations available for this material, which allows you to pick how you want to paint it. So let's select the preset. Is it loading up? It looks like it's failed to find any presets for this material or shader. Oh, I think it's because I'm using Cinti's like proprietary shit. You could double click your paintable object to select it in the scene, and you can manually add the P3D material cloner and P3D paintable texture components. You can double click your paintable object to select it in your scene. Manually add the P3D. Okay, so over here. Double click it. Doesn't double clicking opening paint? I'm gonna try something kind of risky. I'm gonna unpack this prefab completely. Preset? No. P3D. Material cloner and paintable texture. Overlay. Preset. Ah, here we go. Let's say diffuse. Or what are the standard ones? Standard. Right, preset. Albedo alpha. Okay, I think that's all I really want. After you add the material preset, you'll see a list of textures that will be painted. If you want to save these textures in your project, then you can, after you add material preset, you'll see a list of textures that will be painted. You want to save these textures in your project, then you can click export button to the right. Choose a place to save them. The save texture will be in a PNG format. Painting. Make sure you're on the paint tab. All right, let me just take out my bread really quick. Okay. So it says export. Why would it say if you want to save all of these save these textures in your project? Like, why wouldn't I? Then you can click. The save texture will be saved. All right, let's just say I don't want to. Let's just paint. And how would I? So much toolbox. You can choose a paint tool. How the paint is applied. Dots, line, triangles. Material box, and you could choose a paint material. These define a set of textures that allow you to paint a type of surface: brick, dirt, chrome. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Boom, right here, material. And then, do I have to put these? So, where are these though? Can I add to this? Let's search paint. Paint 3D. Shared maybe? Resources. Metal. Or let's see, normal underscore dent. Where is that? It's in assets, paint 3D, in editor, materials. So paint 3D, materials. Aha, okay. And then full. I see. Okay. I wonder if I should just do this in. Oh my god. All right. because this doesn't have a texture on it, right? Okay, yeah. Cool. We'll grab this. We'll do textures. I'll do a new material. Call this DC_dirt. Like, could I just drag and drop this in here too, maybe? No. Can I drag and drop it in here? Nope. Not really feeling this interface, TBH. Alright, so I'm gonna put that shit in this materials folder and it should pop up in there now. Refresh. Ah, my shit ain't in there. Materials. Maybe I put it in full. Refresh. Does it have to be this DC dirt? Maybe it has to be P3D. Solid. Textures. Then drop it in like that. Now refresh. I have no idea. Save UV requirements. This paint become a shader's second UV channel. Okay, how does that undo? Resetting, fixing, how to fix them blend modes. What if I wanted to add my own texture? Okay. I'm gonna hop off for a minute and I'm gonna eat dinner and I'm gonna pop right back on. So anybody tuning in case I don't see you in the next half hour, if you have to go to sleep or you have to go to work or whatever the hell you're gonna do, because I have no idea where everybody is in the world right now and what time it is wherever you are, then I'll catch you soon enough. Otherwise, I'll see you in a little bit. All right. Peace.